Maritime Board Deputy CEO, Commander Ravindranath Reddy Garu, industry leaders from Karnataka, friends from the media, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. And we warmly welcome you on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh for this run-up meet, which is going to happen in Vishakhapatnam on March 3rd and 4th, which we call it as the Global Investment Summit. I warmly welcome all of you all representing from Karnataka, the beautiful city of Bengaluru. This is the first roadshow after Delhi, which has happened on January 31st, led by our Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu, where we had a diplomatic conclave with almost 49 countries representing in Delhi, and a curtain raiser event of Global Investment Summit on the same day on Jan 31st, where different associations from different parts of the country have attended, and we have launched the curtain raiser. Many of the speakers from the dais representing our government have stated many of the important issues pertaining to the government regarding the contribution of GDP of 4.6 to the Indian economy and 4.6% of exports in 2021, in the financial year 2021, and Andhra Pradesh has consistently led India's economic expansion. Being the champion state in ease of doing business, we have been consistently ranked #1 in the last 3 years in the Business Reforms Action Plan. In the last 2 years, we have been ranked #1 only on 100% perception survey. In the previous editions of ease of doing business rankings in the country, it used to be a project that is to be submitted from the state government, and 50% of it is to be the perception survey. But in the last 2 editions of ease of doing business rankings, it's only 100% perception survey from the industry sector, where it was taken up by a third party which has been appointed by the central government. And we are the top achiever in ease of doing business with almost 97.89%. With almost 97.89% leading #1, followed by Gujarat and other states from the country. Being the champion state in ease of doing business, the availability of plentiful resources, largest industrial land banks, we have almost 48 to 49,000 acres of land readily available for allotment for industries. We also have 1 lakh acres of land which is already being used for industrial purpose in the state. We have come up with 3 industrial corridors, which is the Vishakhapatnam-Chennai Industrial Corridor, the Chennai-Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, and the Bengaluru-Hyderabad Industrial Corridor. Out of these 3 corridors, almost India in the country, we are having almost 11 industrial corridors, out of which only state having 3 industrial corridors is Andhra Pradesh. We are really proud of it. On these 3 industrial corridors, we have 48,000 acres of land. And coming to the IT parks, the SEZs, and the growth centers, there are 3, and we have a PCPIR region, the Petroleum, Chemical, and the Petrochemical Industrial Investment Region, which is almost 644 square kilometers, which is one of the biggest PCPIR region in the country, which is between Vishakhapatnam and Kakinada. And we are also having the bulk drug park, which has been announced recently by the central government, where almost 19 states fought for the bulk drug park in the country, and out of which only 3 states have been selected for the bulk drug park, out of which from the southern part of the country, only Andhra Pradesh has been selected for the bulk drug park, where the central government is assisting almost 1,000 crores for the development of the bulk drug park, and the other two are the Gujarat and the Himachal Pradesh state governments. And nurtured relations with over 650 Fortune 1000 companies, international network with almost 80 countries through 320 diplomatic offices and ministerial bodies, over 70 multilateral and bilateral agencies, development banks and trade associations partner with Andhra Pradesh Economic Development Board to facilitate investments in Andhra Pradesh. Developed specialized sector teams that have built relations with potential investors and associations in the respective sectors. Connected with over 70 industry associations, trade bodies and sector-focused industry groups for growing industry verticals in Andhra Pradesh. Having established industry connections with the United States of America, United Kingdom, Russia, Taiwan, Singapore, Germany, France, China, Korea, Europe, UAE, Hong Kong, GCC countries, and the list goes on. Even with the worldwide COVID-19 epidemic, Andhra Pradesh experienced a double-digit growth of 11.46%, almost 11.46% at constant rates in the financial year 2021. The state is home to renowned global and domestic firms, which includes Kia, which is near to Bengaluru, and a Brandix apparel park, which is almost accommodating 26,000 employees in the apparel park, with almost 80% of local women working in it. And Apache, where the Adidas shoes are being manufactured globally, are being manufactured in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And we have Foxconn, ATC tires, the off-road highway tires, which are being manufactured in Vishakhapatnam, the Apollo tires, Hero Motors, Monoth, Dixon, Wingtech, to name a few. The Sri City is home to over 200 companies from 28 countries, including multinationals like Kellogg's, Isuzu, Mondelez, Pepsi, Panasonic, Daikin, Foxconn, and a lot of other. With a robust reform program and best-in-class policies, the government of Andhra Pradesh is converting the state into a model state, de-risking the investments in the cornerstone of the new industrial policy, which will be notified in another 15 to 20 days. In the last 3.5 years, after our government came into power, the state has approved investments to the tune of 1.9 lakh crores that would go on to create employment for almost 1 lakh people in the state. At the moment, 89 large projects are under implementation with a total investment of 2.2 lakh crores with potential to create employment of almost 30,000 people. We take great pride in ensuring a business conducive environment in the state. As I've just mentioned earlier, our state has been consistently has been ranked first in the country under ease of doing business. This is truly a strong testimony to our streamlined business processes with paramount importance given to credibility and reliability. Further, we have proactively reduced 359 burdensome compliances for business services, reduced service delivery time, repealed obsolete and redundant acts. Endowed with a coastline, as the previous speakers have mentioned, our state is blessed with a 974-kilometer of coastline, which is the second largest in the country, located on the eastern coast. Andhra Pradesh is leveraging its inherent maritime advantage through the development of 4 new seaports and 9 fishing harbors, where the Maritime Board is spending around $2 billion, which is almost 16,000 crores on maritime through Maritime Board for building 4 new ports. With the existing 6 new ports, it will become almost 10 ports in the state, and 9 fishing harbors. Exports from Andhra Pradesh stand at almost $19.3 billion, accounting for 4.8% of country's total export. Once new ports are ready, exports from Andhra Pradesh will go up to 10%. As Rajiv has just mentioned, the Leeds 2022 report published by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry that measures logistics ease across the different states identifies Andhra Pradesh to be the top